Good morning, kind people of the internet. Today it snowed in Indianapolis and it was very cold, and that's why I'm wearing this hat. I put it on this morning and I just didn't take it off, and I'm wearing my glasses because I usually wear my glasses if I'm doing work on the computer because they help me see the computer screen much better than if I'm not wearing my glasses. Today I decided to make this somewhat major purchase, this little guy. This is a 13-inch MacBook Pro, and it's very thin. It's not the MacBook Air. I decided to go for the MacBook Pro just because of the things that I wanted to try to be able to do with this computer. And I was thinking about the MacBook Air because of the size and the weight, but I think this will be a little bit better for what I'm trying to do. So I think I'm going to be using this computer for three main things. One, I'm going to be doing a bit more traveling coming up in the future, and I want something where I can just dump files from either a camera or an audio recorder or like my phone on to either a computer or a hard drive. So I'll be bringing this and then a good external hard drive. So especially like video files or audio recordings too. This way I'll be able to empty out my little HD cards. Just the memory cards from like the cameras or like audio recorders, and then dump all the files onto the hard drive. And it'll also be really easy to organize those files using this computer. Otherwise, what I've had to do in the past, if I've been gone, is just stock up on a bunch of the SD cards, not HD cards, just the memory cards for like whatever device I'm using, and then just wait till I get home and then dump all the memory cards onto the computer. But this way I'll be able to organize things and also do a little bit of editing if I'm not at my home workspace. The second big thing that I'll be able to do with this computer is actually now I'll be able to get hopefully good quality audio recordings of concerts that I'm playing. Most of the live footage you've seen is either just with my GoPro or with my phone or like my camcorder mic. So none of those get really good audio, but now I'll be able to actually take like a high quality mic to a gig or just like any other sort of venue that I want to maybe try to record in, and then run the mic through an interface and then into the computer. So then I'll have Logic Pro, which is the audio recording program, on the computer, and then I'll just be able to record wherever I want. So it'll be just like a little mobile, like high quality audio recording setup. And I'm really excited to try that out. Right now I have one main mic that I use, but even if I had like just 2 or 3 mics, I could get like a small band, like a really good quality recording. So the third main reason I'm excited to have this computer is I will be putting Finale on here, which is a music notation software. It's the main one I use if I'm working on charts, like any sort of arranging or composing or anything that I'm doing just for any sort of group. Now I'll be able to open up those files anywhere and just check apart. So even if I'm at like a rehearsal, I'll be able to access any sort of different part if we're missing a part. I could potentially print something out if there's a printer wherever I am. And just have that all right on my computer. I could be looking at scores. I could be changing things in real time also. So if I'm rehearsing with a band and like the second trombone player says like, hey, my note's wrong here, then boom, I can just change it right on the actual score. And instead of like penciling it in my written score and then having to go back and change it, I think it'll just make the process a lot faster. And also if I have some free time, if I'm out and I have my computer and I want to try to work on a score a little bit, I can just open it up in Finale and just do a little work rather than always having to do that in my office at home. Now it'll free me up to do that sort of work just about anywhere. So I'm excited to find more ways of incorporating this guy in just everything that I'm doing, and I will keep you updated as the process goes. So thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.